Hello everyone, welcome to Black Cats TV. Please let me know if you can see and hear me okay in the new studio, as it were. I've got to check my mic levels. Might be a touch quiet there. Let's try there. Let me know if you can hear me okay. If you're receiving me in the chat, that'd be really appreciated before we jump straight into it. Don't all speak at once. It's okay. Anybody? Anybody at all? No? I'll just carry on, and if I'm silent, then we know why. Well, the team is out, as we can see. Over to the side here, you've got Roofs, Hume, Nordi, Alderete, Reynildo, Xhaka, Siddiqui, Diarra, Talbi, Adingra, and a first start for Isidore. So there we go. Can't complain at that. Really good, strong starting lineup. We've got Patterson, Neil, Gertrude, Brobby, Rigg, Mayenda, Traore, Masuka, and Jones on the bench. Still don't know if you can hear me. There we go. I'll type it in there just in case people can read and not see. I've not got the... I'm going to get the Villa starting lineup now. Hello from Thailand, Bonnie lad. Can you let me know if you can hear me okay? Razaklat, be appreciated. Crystal Palace is lined up in goal. They have Henderson, then they have Richards, Lacroix, and Gui across the back. Munoz, Hughes, Lerma, Mitchell, Pino, Kamada, and then Matete up front. We will have the game timer on the screen as well when it kicks off, so you can keep up to date. Palace fan here. Won't gate crash our chat, but just want to say I hope it's a good match ahead. I can hear you, by the way. Cheers, John. Much appreciated. At least one of the Palace fans is helping me out here with the chat. So I think it's a positive lineup with the goals to minutes ratio that Isidore's got. I think Conrad did mention that he might get a start based on that, so he's been true to that, and that's happened. But we have got Mayenda and Brobby on the bench as attacking options. I did half expect to see two strikers going into this, but it is an away game, so maybe playing it a bit more cautious. Only 1 point separating the two teams, of course. So another 3 points here would be very nice for Sunderland. As you can see as well, we have the live scores running down the screen on the side here. They will actually be a bit more ahead of the commentary than I am, so hopefully not too many spoilers in there. We've got live stats that will happen and possession throughout the game here. Again, it might be a touch ahead of the actual commentary. So it is what it is. This is all experimental at the moment. Don't forget to get your predictions in the chat as well. Conrad's gone for a very reserved 1-1. I'm sure he didn't say that in the preview video we did with Michael Bowers, but he's gone for a 1-1 in the chat. I think I said something like 3-0. I wanted to see another absolute drumming here by Sunderland. Might be the optimist in me, but we just seem to perform when we're against good teams, and we don't perform when we're against bad teams. So I'm giving Crystal Palace a compliment there, saying that we're going to perform today. So we shall see how we get on. Get your predictions in the live chat if you've not already got them in. Even if you've already got them in the preview video, still pop them in there. It'd be nice to see who's got what, and I can keep an eye on that. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss a live, and share the content out as well. It's all down to you guys to share it to get us out there, because we are a relatively new channel. "13 people watching at the moment. If you can hit the like button, be much appreciated. It is an away game, so I'm fully aware that there's loads of people doing commentary for this one. Here's the Sunderland team coming through. It's all dead old-fashioned and compact, Selhurst Park, isn't it? It's a really old, historic ground with character. It just doesn't reek Premier League, does it? Lee's in the chats. How you doing, Lee? Did you get a prediction in for this one, Lee? I don't know. I'm feeling like we need some positivity today. It's not been a great week for me personally, so yeah, Sunderland can pick my spirits up here with a really good win. It's all very disorganised. They come out of this half tunnel to stand up in the corner, then be let out. It's so odd. Two-one defeat. You said a 2-1 defeat. Oh, oof. The toilets in the away end do reek, though. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Oh, flames going on here for the players coming on the pitch. Arsenal finished, I just watched the end of that match there, Arsenal finished 3-0 as well against Forest for the 12:30 kickoff. Players just going across shaking hands and stuff now. And they're going to show us the lineup. I already went through it, but again, it's Dean Henderson in goal for Crystal Palace, and then you've got Richards, Lacroix and Guéhi, Mark Guéhi, who is the captain as well across the back three there. And we got Munoz, Lerma, Hughes and Mitchell running across the middle. And the two ahead of them are Pino and Kamada. And then, of course, Mateta up front. I think they have too much. I think we could have won if the Conference League had already started. No, I still think we've got it. We've got this. Roof's in goal for us, of course. I've already read the lineup, but they're showing it on screen now. Hume, Nordi, Alderete, Reynildo. What an absolute solid back four. Still no Ballard on the bench or in the team. Habib Diarra, Granit Xhaka, Noah Siddiqui, the three at the core of the Sunderland team there. And then you've got Talbi and Adingra supporting Wilson Isidore up front. All fine, that's good. As soon as we get kick-off, I will try and get the match clock on the screen so you can sync up with my commentary. Bear in mind, often with watching it, commentating on it, and it going out over YouTube, reaching your screens, there is a time delay. So no spoilers in the chat. If you can avoid it, it would be appreciated. You get more of an honest reaction from me. And if you'd like to sync up your gaming time with me, that would be awesome. If not, just enjoy the commentary if you haven't got the game on a screen. Where's Lafay? Indeed. Where is Lafay? It's a good question, Tony. It's a good question. Don't think he did badly in the last couple of games, unless he's got some sort of injury that we don't know about. And we have kicked off Crystal Palace going all the way back to their goalkeeper. Playing it amongst their back three at the moment. Sunderland not pressing too fast here. Oh, spoke too soon. Here we are pushing down onto their back two here. If we do win possession, it's 3-on-3 at that back line, so it is a good place to put pressure on. If you can win it there, you're definitely in favour. Let's see if we can get this clock on the screen for you. There it is. Ignore the spiel around it. Ignore. This was the best way to do it, so you literally get a live clock of what I'm seeing. There we go. So you have game time at the top there, so you'll be able to sync up, etc. Got to keep this defence tight. Yeah, it's an interesting one for the defence. I mean, we've got, as Ballard gets fit again, we have got some good competition for places in there, so hopefully they'll all be out to impress. Long ball by Alderete, searching out for Isidore, but can't find him. We managed to win it back in the centre with Xhaka, though. Comes out to the right-hand side. It's Hume going onto the overlap, but it's back to Xhaka. Over to Hume. Hume inside there. It's Diarra. Tries to deliver one into the centre. Oh, just can't get his foot on it there, Isidore, and it goes to the keeper's hands. Did well there to get it over and get anything out of the chance. Hopefully Lafay isn't out for long. Yeah, do you know if it's an injury, SJ? Have you heard? What's your thoughts on Wilson getting started over Eli? I'm not a fan, but it's fine. He has got a good goal-to-minute ratio. I think Conrad mentioned that before. It's back to Roofs, who distributes it out to the right. So Conrad actually thought he might get a start in this one, which he has done. So you've got to give them all a chance, haven't you? If they're all performing, they're all going to get minutes. That's the thing at the end of the day. Siddiqui back inside to Alderete. Alderete, who has impressed me a lot recently. Reynildo delivers a looping ball, trying to find a run, but it's cut out there. Good battling by Sunderland in the centre. Reynildo wins it back again. Back to Siddiqui. It's Alderete. Now it's Nordi. Nordi. Hume. Nordi loses the ball a bit there, gives it to Hume. Hume's a bit of a panicked kick, and it's Crystal Palace to get the possession back, but they do exactly the same. The head of Alderete brings it down to Reynildo. Gives it back to Alderete, who gives it over to Roofs, and Sunderland maintain control and composure in a slightly shaky time there. That's good to see. Alderete with it again now. Over to Reinildo. Under pressure straight away. Gives it up to a Dingra. Back to Alderete. Now it's Nordy. Hume. Back to Nordy. Xhaka seems surrounded in the centre. He's got 4 or 5 men around him every time. So we're definitely having to play it through the wings. Bit of a misplaced pass there with gives Crystal Palace possession back. They tried to do a quick counter, but it is cut out there by Alderete. Loose ball in the centre. Will find its way back to Xhaka. Over to Reinildo. Reinildo up to a Dingra. In now to Siddiqui. Siddiqui taking a run, switching sides, giving it to Nordy. Just inside the Crystal Palace half. Long puts a ball through, searching for Talby, but it's Crystal Palace that pick it up and get it away, but it goes out for a Sunderland throw. A third of the way into the Crystal Palace half over on the far side. Could be, and I'd like to see Brobby come on. And don't worry, I've not got the Brobby clip. Xhaka gives it all the way back now to Alderete. Reinildo dinks one through there. It's that Siddiqui. Great turn by Siddiqui. Then gets pulled down afterwards. Should get a yellow card for that one, to be fair. He'd done all 3 of them. Yeah, come on. Yanked his arm. How can you protest that? One grabs his elbow on one side, he turns, he gets past all 3 of them, and he just pulls him down. Shocking. Free kick here, a good area for Sunderland to deliver one in towards the box. It's going to be Granit Xhaka, the captain, stood over this. 1 man in the Crystal Palace wall. Everyone's stacked up there. Let's see if anything can come of this early on. Only coming up to the 6th minute here. Delivered. It's short, it doesn't get past the first man, but it comes back out, and it's Xhaka that has it again. He'll try again to deliver it, this time going far. Headed into the centre. Oh! Onto Talby, but it goes wide. I don't know if there's an offside call there or something, if the whistle went, but it came down to Talby's feet, and he kind of like dragged that. Show the replay of the header, but I think they were calling offside for that one for some reason, so... Robbie. I've had stick for it, Lee. I've had stick for it. I've had a threatened unsubscribe if I play the Robbie again. I've not got it queued up on the new dashboard, so you're safe. But that's not for that reason. If you're the person complaining about it, goodbye. Crystal Palace here on a dangerous attack coming down the right hand side here now, held up where Reinildo is. It's delivered into the centre though, it's put out. Reinildo stops it from going all the way out and goes down, gets the foul, free kick. Excellent play by Reinildo, quality experience there showing. I'd say the same with Isidor's pace ball fast. Isidor, it depends on his mood, I think, how much he runs, so I loved it. Cheers Lee, appreciate that. Long ball here from Roofs. Meets the head of Crystal Palace. Xhaka tries to get it in the centre. It's Reinildo that will come through, battle to win it back, but loses out again. Crystal Palace have it. They're not doing very well in possession, Palace. When they do get it, it seems very panicked on the ball. I don't want to count my chickens or anything like that, but that's the vibe I'm getting from them at the moment. Sunderland, if Sunderland don't give them an inch of space, then this is all ours, but if we stand off too much, we could be in trouble. Over to the right hand side now for Palace. They will deliver one in towards the box, goes towards the far post, looked for a volley but completely swing and a miss there. It's Talby that will marshal him out towards the side. It's still Palace, and it's a shot or something from distance that almost leaves the stadium. Yeah, that didn't go anywhere. Sunderland goal kick. Let us know what you think of the whole layout thing going on and all the extra information that's around the screen. Is it too much? It's better than just a big mic on the screen, I'm sure. So let me know if you like all this, because it was effort to do it each time. So if it's not worth it, I won't. But long ball from Roos, headed back. It's Alderete, gives it off to Reinildo. Under pressure, he'll turn and give it back to Alderete. When Alderete passes it to Reinildo, he instantly steps into a deeper position, freeing himself up in case Reinildo's in trouble. It's really clever play. It's great off-the-ball movement from Alderete. Gives it all the way back to Roos this time. Roos gives it out to... Is that Xhaka pushed all the way back there? Potentially. Everyone's out of position. You throw me off when you do this, lads. Alderete. Long ball by Alderete, looking for Isidore. It's cut out by Crystal Palace, who will try and get a counter-attack on the go. It's slowed down by Alderete, but they're still on the go. Well tackled there, but I think that was Nordy that got his foot into it. Still Crystal Palace. Halfway inside the Sunderland half here, over to the right-hand side. Sunderland marshalling them well, making them play it back out. Like it, feels more engaging. Cheers, Lee. Appreciate it. Palace here just passing it amongst their defence. Sunderland happy to stand off as they try and pass one through the centre here now. It's good battling there from Adingra and Siddiqui to try and get it back, but they don't have it. Palace player loses his footing in the box. One of the other players appealed for a penalty. Don't do that there. That's dangerous. That was a dangerous pass back into a dangerous area, but luckily we win the foul, so the danger's averted. Oh. Interesting start. Interesting start. Sunderland look comfortable in possession, but not really making anything of it at the moment. The Palace player pretty much lost his footing and slipped down inside the box there. I don't know. He was appealing. I don't know if he was appealing for a penalty, but nobody was near him, so he's no chance. Alderete, Nordy. 1-2 Nordy there with Diarra. Back over to Alderete, inside the Sunderland half still, just coming across the line now with Siddiqui. Passes it on to Adingra, who gets taken down from behind after he releases the ball. Long ball there from Sunderland, trying to find the head of... who was that then? That was Reinildo, all the way up there in the box, who got taken down. Nothing given though. It's going to be Sunderland's throw here as it comes all the way back into our own half at this near side. Given to Siddiqui. It's so fluid, this Sunderland team now, that last season you could do commentary based on how rigid it was, and if it was with that player, that was the player it was, because he was always in that position. Reinildo's everywhere. It's hard to keep up with the lad. Alderete passes it back to Roos. Comes back for the option, as does Nordy. Nordy over to Hume. Hume, little dink down the line, 1-2, comes back to Nordy though. Comes all the way back to Roos. Roos is halfway out in the Sunderland half here as he passes it to Nordy again. Palace stood off here, not really taking the bait. Alderete threads one through to Reinildo. Reinildo under pressure but takes it past two comfortably. And Alderete goes round this man as well. Who's going to give chase now? Alderete. Oh! How about that for afters, referee? I think you should be having a card out there. Alderete did them all then, and it was like an after swing onto his ankle there. Hopefully he's alright, but there's a yellow card there for the Palace player. Oh, he got none of the ball. None of the ball whatsoever. First he barged him, he stays on his feet, and then he went down and took his ankle. Nothing there of the ball. Munoz, yellow card. Live stats rather than live play. Yeah, I'll have to preset that up another time for doing the stats. I think if I turn that off, it's just going to be, yeah, I'll just leave that there for now. Delivered into the centre, it's Siddiqui that gets a hit on it, but I think it's gone well over. It's going to be a goal kick there to Crystal Palace. I'll take note of that, Lee, live stats instead of the live play, and for next time. Palace now, not really doing much with that, and they'll put it out of play. Did it come off us there to go out? Yeah, it must be. It's a Palace throw. They're being out of sync, yeah. How's that? On the fly, sorry. We are goal kick here, set up short, but Isidore and the wingers are both putting pressure on really high up here for Palace to force them into doing a longer kick there, which he is going to do now. Oh, the adverts are going to annoy me. I'll just have to go with that one for now. That'll have to do till we set up a better thing, but I will take note of that, Lee, and I'll sort it out for next time. 1-0 at Bournemouth. Bournemouth scored against Brighton, 1-0 there. It's Crystal Palace on the attack here now. Sunderland will cut it out with Trey Hume. Got a rattle in my ear on that side, that's really annoying. Alderete gives it to Reynildo. Take that off because that's really debated. Back to Alderete, over to Nordi. Palace stood off. Sunderland just allowed the possession inside their own half at this stage. Alderete gives it out to the left to Reynildo. Back to Alderete. Over to Nordi. Possession wise, we have enjoyed the lion's share possession now. I don't even think them stats do it justice. It feels like it's been a lot more us than them. Alderete just holding on to it now. Tries to dink one through. It gets headed stopped, but it's put back to him and he keeps possession, gives it back to Roofs. Alderete. Siddiqui now. Back to Nordi. Over to Hume. Need to find some sort of avenue through all these players here at the moment. Dispossessed. Hume there for a Sunderland throw. Third of the way into the Palace half over the opposite side. Thrown back here now. It's Nordi again. Over to the left-hand side now, Reynildo, Siddiqui. Not Siddiqui, Adingra, sorry. Adingra loses possession, and Crystal Palace will start a counter-attack here, but Reynildo did well to keep up with his man, and we've held him up enough to get some players back here now. It's going to be a shot from distance. Oh, Roos scores down for the save, but it goes wide of the post and the keeper. Need to watch that quick counter-attack. Quick counter-attack is the one. Reception on the radio is like being underwater. On what, your radio commentary or on here? Please let me know. Like I say, all this is trialing software, so if it's no good, it's no good. Alderete plays himself out of trouble there, switches sides, gives it to Hume. Hume inside there to Diarra. Diarra takes it, no one challenging. Gives it to Xhaka. Xhaka to Siddiqui. Siddiqui tries to get it back to Hume, but it's a misplaced pass. It'll go wide of him and it'll be a Crystal Palace throw. You're fine, okay, cool. Thank you, appreciate it. All the way back now to the Palace goalkeeper, Henderson. Definitely, Tony, that's exactly what it feels like to me. That could backfire on them though, as we're under pressure now, Palace. Trying to get it out for that counter-attack that we're talking of. Advantage played for Palace there. Misplaced pass though, goes straight to Ronaldo's feet. Gives it back to Roofs. Roofs under pressure. Good ball through the centre. Oh, misplaced pass though by Alderete. Puts us back into trouble here. But the ball goes wide and past everyone for a Sunderland goal kick. .21 minutes and 40 seconds gone. Thank you for being here. The people that are here, don't forget to smash like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's really appreciated. It's all free to do. And yeah, hit the bell as well. The bell notification is important because people aren't getting told when we're live. Good marshal out there by Talby to keep Sunderland in possession with a throw. They have a foul throw there for me. But, you know, they don't call that in the Premier League anymore, do they? Alderete has the ball now inside the centre circle. No pressure from Palace inside the Sunderland half at all. Goes for a looping long ball looking for the run of Isidore, but Isidore couldn't get past his man there. Looked like something he asked for, but... Palace now, passing it out from the back. Oh, this is doing my head in, stop vibrating. Sunderland applying a bit more pressure than Crystal Palace are doing by pressing them higher up on the pitch. They're just letting us have it when it's in our half pretty much and looking for that counter-attack when we do press, but so far we're doing it well. We've got good cover with it, so it works for us at this stage. Sunderland enjoying over 60% possession at the moment as well. 2 shots each off target. Cut out well by Alderete. Isidore running onto it. Oh, he kind of copped out of that one, Isidore. He loses possession, but he seemed to back out of that 50-50 there for me. Palace now with it in the centre, and it comes of nothing again. They can't really produce that final ball. It just goes wide and nowhere near. Siddiqui on the floor here. Physio over. Hopefully he's all right. I think he just pulled up there. Looks like calves. Labrie looking at his options. What are his options for Siddiqui? Rig? Neil? Interesting, we'll see what he does. Not sure what's happening at the moment. The Breeze just giving a bit of tactical talk to some of the lads on the sideline while the physio applies magic cream to his knee. Do 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 do. Come on, Wolves. Still 0-0 there. Like Sunderland to score and Wolves to score at the same time. That'd be nice. Roos will take the kick here now. Going to get us back underway. Couple of minutes added there for extra time, I'm sure. Big boot from Roos, takes it down towards the right hand side, finds the head of Hume, gets it up rather than away. It's Palace that pick it up. Xhaka tackles in the middle, calls of handball, but nothing given. A looped ball over the top looking for the run of the number 18, but Roos gathers it and it's safe for Sunderland. Roofs is on fire. Siddiqui being waved back onto the pitch now by the referee. So Sunderland back up to the 11. Seems to be moving okay. Alderete dinks through. Siddiqui gets a touch there. 1-2. It's a good ball over the top there. Looking for the run of a Dingra. But he can't get it under control. Can't bring it down. Offside was called anyway. There you go. The flag was up anyway for that one. Unfortunate. It was a close one for me, that. Pressure still coming from Sunderland right up into the towards the goalkeeper of Palace. Forced a big boot through it. It's controlled in the centre by Palace though. And they'll switch it over to the far side now. It's the head of Hume that stops the pass though and manages to keep hold of the ball and gets it out and wins a throw for Sunderland. Well played there by Trey Hume, showing his experience there, showing why he's still in this team after everyone else from the Championship is no longer there. Over to Reynildo. Reynildo. Long ball forward. Looking for that long ball run for Isidore each time, but it's not working out for us, so definitely have to change that tactic up a bit. Only got 45 minutes to really impress me, Isidore. Or is he a super sub? Ah, no. Newcastle have scored over Wolves. Come on, Wolves. Get two back now. There's a Palace player down on the deck. I'm going to have a bit of a stoppage here. Come on, the Wolves. Yeah, it looked like the back of Reynildo's elbow in the back of his head. Didn't look like that much of an impact. Just milking it, as players do. They both just jumped for the ball. There was nothing malicious in it. They'll be taken off the side of the pitch as well now for the treatment, so they'll be waved back on like Siddiqui was. So a couple of minutes, couple of seconds advantage for Sunderland with an extra player. Alderete passing over the halfway line now. He's got Reynildo in front of him. He's got Siddiqui as an option. Uses Siddiqui. Back to Alderete. Nordy. Hume. Palace player being waved on by the referee there now, as Talby's battling to try and get it back down the far right corner. Still battling there, Sunderland. Palace will come away with it though. Did well to keep hold of that there, Palace, and they've switched sides here, trying for a counter-attack down this right-hand side. Does manage to keep it in. Looked like it was going out for a second. Sunderland managed to get back now. Found our shape again. I'd like to watch Reynildo when he was younger. He's been excellent so far. Yeah, don't think age is even a factor for the man. Big looping pass, trying to switch sides there for Palace. It'll go out though for a Sunderland, no, for a Palace throw. Thought it was ours there, but never mind. Taken quickly. It goes all the way back to their centre backs who are in the centre circle here. Over to the far side, trying to find a way through. Talby applying some pressure now. Looped ball through the centre, taken smoothly by Alderete, who gave it to Siddiqui, to Reynildo, back to Alderete. Alderete is so cool and calm on the ball. Really is. It's so natural. Hume. Diarra. I want to see more from Diarra. Loses possession. Palace now, passing it amongst themselves. Sunderland frantically trying to get it back at places, but stood off now, letting them have that. Palace fans don't like our players tackling. Soft Southerners, mate. Soft Southerners, what can you say? Don't like the physicality of the game. Still Palace with possession. Passing into the Sunderland half here now. Looping ball forward, looking for the far right. Cut out there by Reynildo. It'll be a Crystal Palace throw. Halfway inside the Sunderland half at this near side. Taken quickly and gone backwards. All the way to the centre circle now with their centre backs. Threading a ball through the centre. Excellent tackling there by Nordy to stop that run from coming off. Goes all the way back to Roos now. Roos quite happy to walk calmly with the ball. No one's putting any pressure on. Straight pass comes back to him. Got some pressure now. Big foot through it, going down towards the left hand side. Will somebody be able to keep this in? Adingra does manage to keep that in somehow, but loses out as it heads back to Henderson. Sunderland with the pressure at Crystal Palace's half now. Good battling game here, end to end here, liking this. Foul there on Kamada by Diarra. We'll give Palace a free kick on the halfway line, just over the far side. Palace with the possession, just passing it amongst their defence here at the moment. Catching up with that possession stat now. They've pulled ahead of Sunderland a bit, but Adingra cuts out that pass. It looks a bit frantic on the ball, does Adingra, whereas you've got the complete opposite with Alderete, who's so smooth, calm and slow on the ball, but relaxed. Adingra looks a bit, do something quick. He looks a bit panicky, but he's alright. He's doing okay. We'll see how it goes. Nordy now gives it to Hume. Hume threads the needle there to Diarra. Diarra, another needle, gives it to Isidore on the edge of the box, puts it back out to Talby. Talby, nice little turn there to go around the player, gives it back to Hume. Inside to Talby again. Best I've seen Talby do a little play of that. Nordy comes all the way back to Alderete now as we try to switch sides. Reynildo inside there to Siddiqui. Back to Alderete, forced all the way back into our own half here now though. Nordy, Hume. Hume tries to get it past his man, but nobody's there to receive the pass. Palace will pick up the possession. And got to run in a dangerous position. Oh, he puts it past Roofs and past the post. That was a scary moment there for Sunderland. That's the danger of that counter-attack coming in like that. Roofs came out, made himself big, reduced the target space, and he put it wide of the post in the end. I think there was an advantage played for them for one in the centre, but did enough, Roofs, just did enough to put it wide of the post. By a foot, by less than a foot, honestly. Sunderland now back with possession with Diarra on the attack. Gives it out to Hume. Hume will deliver one in towards the box. It goes over everyone and over the net. It was a misplaced cross there by Hume, and it'll be a goal kick to Crystal Palace. Taken short again. They don't mind taking it short because Sunderland are coming onto that pressure and it invites it on, which is what their game plan is for this, utilising drawing Sunderland in and trying to get that quick rapid counter attack or attack. Long ball forward, Xhaka will rise up to meet it and gets it down, and Talby keeps control, gives it back to Xhaka. 1-2, Talby gets it back, Talby delivers one in towards the centre. Oh, Isidore might have just kicked their defender square in the face trying to get that one in. I'm not sure. Quickly it looked bad, but we'll see on a replay if he even made contact there. Isidore held his hands up straight away. It wasn't a high foot as such. I think the guy was bending down. We'll see. Delivers in. It was quite a high foot, to be fair. Oh no, he's bending down to it. I think he caught his shoulder more than anything else. It looked worse than it was full speed anyway. Big boot by the Palace keeper now. Gets it out towards Reynildo, who's up for battling for it. Sunderland managed to keep it in though. Try and get it down the line. It's cut out. Oh, it has been called back for a throw. It must have veered out on that clearance there. Palace throw just over the halfway line. Taken quickly, passed all the way back to their defence, who are halfway inside their own half at the moment. Trying to thread one through. Oh, comes across, and it was Siddiqui who came in for the battle there and took a really good hit to the shin. Hughes pleading his case again. Bit dirty that Hughes. Yeah, he left his foot out. He went to get the ball, but then he left his foot out and took the player. Siddiqui's alright though. Luckily it didn't aggravate that earlier. How's the game been? Just going scrappy end to end. Sunderland had the lion's share possession for the first 30 minutes. The last 10 minutes Palace have kind of pulled a bit that possession stack back, Paul, so But we're looking good. We're looking strong. Xhaka will take this free kick now. Delivered out far towards the wide post. Palace player will jump up to keep it in. Should have let that go out, to be fair. Battling there. Diarra, shot from distance. And it goes straight into the keeper's hands. That will count as a shot on target for Sunderland. Unless we've pulled back for something here, I'm not sure. No. Oh, and must have EFL cameramen at Crystal Palace, because we came back into play just as they were on the attack and Roofs was gathering the ball, so just avoided something. It is literally end to end, this game, in this last 5 minutes of this first half. Battling from both sides. Great turn there by Siddiqui, and gets it down to Adingra. Adingra's on the left. He's doing a little step over, trying to find a way through, and he does get past his man. Delivers one in towards the centre. Back post, Talby. Oh, great shooting position, but it's deflected out. It's still bobbling around there. Palace get the ball back, but they are in the corner with pressure from Sunderland. They try to get it clear, but only as far as Sunderland, who bring it back now. It's Diarra. Man is back. Xhaka. Xhaka threads a needle right across the whole pitch to Adingra. Reynildo's on the overlap. Adingra will deliver one in towards the keeper. Is forced to save it and put it out for a Sunderland corner. I think Adingra was trying to deliver that as a cross, but it looked like it was potentially going in at the top right corner. Force the keeper to make a save, and Sunderland will get a corner out of this. Great opportunity for Talby there. That shot, it was unfortunately blocked. He did react quick enough, just Talby unlucky, says Lee. Wanted too much time, just shoot first time, says SJ. First corner of the game, this, I believe. Two over the corner now. Hume will back off and give it to Xhaka. Xhaka's going to deliver this one. Big tall box there with the Sunderland players in there now. Loops up, it's towards the back post. It's Alderete, gets it back in towards the centre. Palace will get it out clear. It's going to be a Sunderland throw on this near side, in line with the penalty area. We're going to see a long throw here potentially. See Nordy here, ready to take this throw. Big throw from Nordy. Does come into the centre of the box. It's bobbling around. It's anybody's game here. Xhaka head. Oh, Diarra's head. He didn't get any power on that. It ends up in the keeper's hands, unfortunately. It was more of a looping pass header to try and keep it in, but landed straight in the Palace hands. Good little attacking bit of play there from Sunderland after the set piece, so good to see. Palace still with possession. Adingra and Diarra will put pressure onto the keeper now. More skill than Roberts, but can't score. Roberts can't score. Pass out there from Roofs over to the right hand side, back down to Nordy. Crystal Palace putting a bit more pressure on here, forcing the mistake from Sunderland. It'll be a Crystal Palace throw. 2/3 of the way into the Sunderland half over on the far side. We have definitely got an EFL cameraman and director here, because we keep missing bits of play, like old school championship commentary. When it's not done for TV, it's just not done right. It's going to be a long throw from Palace here. Looks like they've got a long throw here as well, with Lima, whatever he's called. Here it comes in towards the box. Sunderland head gets it down. Talby has it. Bit panicked. Gives it to... There we go. Gives it to Hume. Hume did a clearance straight off the Crystal Palace player, so it will go out for a goal kick to Sunderland. Newcastle second, chalked off. Oh, they scored again. It's not come up on the live scores on my screen, so they must wait until it's confirmed. Ooh. Geordie, you've got a game going on. You're obsessed with Sunderland. What can I say? Good ball over there to Adingra. Adingra's got a man with him. He's got Siddiqui behind him for support. Siddiqui on the overlap. Nice little back heel to him. Delivers one over towards the far post. Talby will keep it in play. Can't get it down to Diarra. Palace do get it away. Only as far as a Sunderland throw. Halfway inside the Palace half over at the far side. Taken quickly back to Nordy, to Hume. Back to Nordy again. He's going to switch it over now. It's Alderete with it. Coming down the left-hand side. Gives it to Siddiqui. Siddiqui turns. Got a good run on him here, Siddiqui. He's got Adingra for support. Adingra shoved off the ball there. Nothing given by the referee, but Reynildo picks up the pieces anyway. Not strong enough, Adingra, for me. Down again, Adingra. It's going to be a free kick to Sunderland in a really good position there. Off the ball foul. Surely it's going to be another yellow card here for Palace. 4 minutes of added time on. Let's see if we can do this like a pro. Zoom. There we go. Look at that. 4 minutes of added time on. Hey. We're going to have to tighten up at the back because we got caught twice from Palace counter and been lucky. Yeah. And if they could finish on some of them, I think it's more than twice that we've been caught out here. It's further back than I thought, this free kick, but it's Xhaka on it. Loops it. Headed out by Palace there. It's going to go only as far as Reynildo, who's out there to pick it up. Gives it to Xhaka again. Xhaka's gone all the way back to Roos. Long ball from Roos over everyone, coming down to the left-hand side. Good head by Adingra to try and keep it in, but it'll go out for a Crystal Palace goal kick. Come on. Cheers, Paul. Long ball here from Henderson. Trying to find the right hand side, but it's going to go over everyone. That's the telephone. That's not my telephone. Bit of stoppage here. Reynildo. Second ball was on the pitch, so it's going to take a long throw here down the line. Looking for Siddiqui there, but can't bring it down. Oh, sorry, looking for Isidore there, but can't bring it down. Goes out again for another Sunderland throw. Taken short this time. Siddiqui getting absolutely mullered, but gets it. Oh, well played by Siddiqui to take on three of them and get through and receive the ball back. Oh, unfortunately the pass was a bit much to control. Siddiqui in there again. He's all over the place, this lad. He's doing really well, to be fair. He's battling. Oh, great little touch there from Xhaka to play us out of trouble back to Reynildo. Reynildo deliver one down the left-hand side, looking for Adingra. It'll bounce off, but Palace will manage to get it over Adingra. Something's being called there. Is that an offside flag call? Must be an offside again on Adingra. Off the mark a bit, Adingra, today, I'd say. He's not quite got the strength and stuff there. We shall see. Literally less than a minute left of this added time now. Looping ball over, head from Palace. It's in a dangerous area. Roos will come up and gather it, collect it there. Distributing quickly out to the right to Hume. 30 seconds left of this half. Hume, Diarra, back to Hume, Xhaka, switch sides here from Xhaka, Reynildo running over the halfway line now, got plenty of space on this left hand side, Siddiqui coming through the middle, it's a looping ball in from Reynildo, not sure if it was a shot or what, but the keeper will gather it up. It's a shame he didn't manage the through ball there to Siddiqui, because he would have been running open in space straight at the goal. Unfortunate that there. Goal kick here. We should hear the whistle here for now for half time, which we do. Half time here. Let's get the clock off. There we go. Half time. take that for a first half performance. It's our toughest game so far. We are holding our own and not getting bullied. I think we're the better team at the moment. If I'm, obviously I'm completely biased, but for me, so far we've been quite the better team. So, half time, will we see any changes? I don't think we'll see them at half time essentially, but definitely going into the second half. How's Isidore been for you guys? Because I'm not, to be honest, he's not impressed me at this stage. I feel like he is that impact sub that comes on. My ender should be the core or Brobby, and then Isidore's that different player to make defenders think differently that comes on 10 minutes and gets a goal. If we get a draw, that's fantastic. If we get a win, that's huge. It's 3-0 win today, MJ. I've already said it's going to be a 3-0 win today. Half-time across the other stadiums, of course, we've got Bournemouth 1, Brighton 0, Everton 0, Aston Villa 0, Fulham 0, Leeds 0, and Scum 1, Wolves 0. So there you go. That's the scores across the doors. I'm going to take a very quick 2-minute break and I'll be right back with you with the second half. So please don't go anywhere. Like, share, subscribe, do all that wonderful stuff that you do, and I will see you in a couple of minutes. He certainly will be an impact if my ender comes on. I really do want to see what this Brobby can come on and do though, because he's got so much strength, and it looks like they're a team that couldn't deal with that. They don't like being muscled here, so Brobby might be a really big shout on this one. I'd like to think so would we, SJ. It's our kick-off in this second half, so I'm hoping we're the ones that come out flying. Let's hope Wolves come out in the second half flying as well. Come on, Wolves. How's everyone's fantasy teams doing? That's the big question, right? I think most of mine are at the evening and tomorrow fixtures, to be fair. I've got the whole of 2 points so far. One off Xhaka and one off Pickford. I had Laffy in my team. That's really going to have let me down. 0 points there. Shocking. Lots of my players are not playing today, unfortunately. So, changes. What would I change? Nobody's really done too much wrong. I think Isidor's probably is the only change I'd be looking at making potentially. Adingra's not done great, but only takes a moment for him. So I'm not sure how that would work. Who you could put on that left. What changes would you guys make? Not necessarily at half time, but in the second half. What players do you want to see come on? What changes? I've got 19, 12 from Gorkers and 6 from Easy. Oh, nice. He's smashing it. I mean, I've got 2 Liverpool players in mind who obviously play Burnley tomorrow, I believe. And I've got... Sorry, make that 3 Liverpool players in my starting 11 and 2 Man United players and a City player. So they're the only ones that can make it up for me now. Sunderland lack diversity. Explain. Do explain that one. I don't think we lack the willing to diversify, potentially. Like formation and stuff like that. I don't think we lack the depth of diversity though. So it depends what you mean by that, Jordan, if you'd like to elaborate. I would change formation and have Robbie and Meander up top. I don't know about the rest. So who's coming off to give us 2 up front? Potentially Siddiqui, if he has got an injury. He did take some treatment in that first half. Maybe not risking him might be a good idea. I wouldn't take him off because he's done anything wrong, but potentially if you wanted to change formation, then why not rest him just in case. I'd like to see more from Diarra for our big money signing. It just doesn't seem to be... He's not done anything bad. He's not done anything like that would say, oh, get him out the team, but he's not been as standout as I'd like him to have been in the last few games. Alderete and Reinildo, the 2 best signings for me so far. So far. We're still early doors. Tony says, Jordan, you're wrong. It's Palace who lack diversity. They're sitting back and we're the ones who've changed to compensate. I think we've done really well in this game. Definitely come into our own. On the bright side, everyone's predictions are still coming true. Yes, we have full confidence in Regis Labrise, 100%. Just waiting for the second half to kick off here again. Oh, shouldn't be long. Already kicked off there at Fulham versus Leeds. I think Meander will score when he comes on. Nice prediction. Let's hope it's right. Kick back off at Everton as well now. Sunderland players all coming out back onto the pitch here now. Oh, to get this second half underway. Just joining back in quickly in the middle of packing down kids' party. How are we playing? It's been end to end, to be fair, Conrad. It's been end to end. We enjoyed, for me, the Lions' share of possession. I know the stats only say 53%, but it felt like a lot more than that. We peaked over 60 at one point, so we're doing well in possession, definitely holding our own. They are definitely playing a counter-attacking game, so we just got to watch for that quick break. Other than that, if we keep going the way we're going, we'll be winning this one. Just about to kick back off here now for the second half, and I will get the clock back up as soon as it starts. Here we go, all the way back to Roofs to start the game here for the second half at Selhurst Park. Long ball through Isidore couldn't find it, but Hume gets it forward, but Palace take possession back, cut out very well by Alderete, and delivered one in towards Isidore. Tries to get his foot on it to bring it down. Talby could be in a good position here. Isidore, couldn't get anything on it. It bobbles across, and the keeper will pick it up in the end. That was very unlucky there. Very unlucky there. It was great by Alderete. Isidore got a touch on it. Talby came in, tries to get it back to Isidore, but it was kind of in his face. He couldn't really... what's going on with that? That's not right, is it? That's because I pressed the wrong thing before. Shoot. There we go. The clock is back. Getting lots of vibrating feedback through my headphones. I don't know if you guys are hearing that. Let me know if the sound is okay, or if that is generally happening. It'll go out for a Palace throw at the halfway line over on the far side now. Back to their defence, over into their half. Talby putting a bit of pressure on them, forcing them backwards. Isidore and Adringra coming up to support. All the way back to the keeper here. Slight buzz in the background, nothing hideous, yeah. The buzz might just be the fan in the background. I could turn this right down, but I don't know how well you hear me. Can you still hear me okay here now if I do that? Please let me know. Played through Sunderland here. Crystal Palace in the centre. Does take it round Xhaka. He's running at the Sunderland through ball. Roofs comes out to gather it. Brave by Roofs. Gets his face right into danger. Gathers the loose ball. No problems there at all. Right, okay. Well, the buzz might just be the fan then that's in the background, because it's warm in here, so I apologise. Battling there by Talby. By everyone. Hume will get this away. Palace on the higher press there this time. Oh, Talby will pick this one up. Oh, gets it across, but where Isidore was, he'd ran away from. There would have been a great pass if he'd just kept his run right. Good tackle there by Adingra. Almost gets it back, but it was a bad pass by Reynildo. Gives it back to Palace, just inside their own half here now. Sunderland stood off, letting them have it in their own half. Crossing over now. In the centre. Finding this a bit too easy, this start of this second half here, Palace, to get it all the way down into the danger area. Into the box here, little dink. Sunderland will get it clear. Nobody's out there to run onto it though. Palace will gather it back up, gives it over to Henderson, their keeper. Switches it to the left for them on this near side. Seemed to be a bit too standoff for me, the start of this second half, Sunderland. Allowing Palace to have more of the ball. Big switch over to the left-hand side for them. Delivered in towards the centre. Oh, it's a dangerous shot in for... Oh, my! Ho, ho, ho! One shot saved by Roofs. I nearly said Poom. And the other shot came in, was deflected out and went over. That was so close. Let's have a look at the replay here. Sorry, I couldn't react. It was happening so quick then at that time. They came down this left-hand side, delivered one in, and the first shot, Roofs gets down to it, and the second shot is off Alderete's foot to flick it over, I think. It's going to be a corner to Palace. Great defence by Sunderland. Scary moments. Delivered now in. Sunderland head gets it up rather than away. It's coming back into the danger area. Sunderland get it down again. Diarra will put a big foot through it to try and get it clear. Talby trying to bring it down. Battling for it. Isidore does win it. Nice little dink by Siddiqui, but Diarra couldn't get it and commits a foul on Jeremy. And it'll be a free kick to Palace just inside the Sunderland half at this near side. Roofs is on fire, Yearsley. He is. They're trying to prove a point. Knew they'd be fired up coming back out. Yeah, well, see how long it can last. That's the thing, right? Delivered in, and Roofs gathers it nice and safe. Rolls it out quickly out to the left hand side. Little dink on there for a dinger, but he can't get onto it. Eastall continue the pressure. Henderson gets it away for Palace. Look for the counter attack. Cut out there by Xhaka, I think that was. Talby now running with it down the right hand side. He's got himself a little bit of space. Tries to dink one over. It's not got enough legs on it to reach Isidore. The clearance only comes out as far as Diarra. Gives it back to Talby. Talby tries to deliver another one. It comes off. It's going to be a Sunderland corner this time. Sunderland corner. End to end, this stuff. End to end. Hume and Jack are over it there. Hume taking this one along the floor, a little dink out. Oh, I'm not sure what that was supposed to end up to, but Jacques will come back and pick up the pieces a bit. Try to get it to Hume, but it goes out for a throw to Palace. Kicking the ball away, a bit of frustration there from Hume, I think. Playing into Palace hands, I love a counter attack, yeah. Comes to nothing that one though. Xhaka gives it to Alderete. Alderete to Reynildo. Manages to keep a bad pass there. Gives it to a Dinger. He's going to run on for the overlap. Dinger can't thread it through. It's gone out, but it's a Sunderland throw-in. Nordy going to take this one. We're going to see a long throw into the box again. Maybe. Here it comes. Doesn't get past the first Palace man though. Heads back out. It's going to go for another throw to Sunderland. Nordy picks it straight back up again. Big throw towards Diarra. It's a Palace head again that gets it away. Only as far as Alderete cuts it out. Nordy's on it here. Tries to dig through for Diarra. Diarra goes to deliver. It's cut out. It's going to be another Sunderland corner here. This time Hume's going to take it. Comes towards the back post. Alderete trying to find it, but it's flicked away by Palace. It's going to be a Sunderland throw. Nordy again with it. Cleaning that ball off, ready for a long throw. Talby there as a short option as well. Gives it down to Hume. Gets pushed and shoved and off the ball. Counter-attack potential. Good cut out there by Xhaka. Stop that. Couldn't get the pass across though. Hume, Talby, Xhaka. Keep it between them. Reinildo gives it out to the left-hand side now. It's Siddiqui. Making a run on the left. He's got Diarra on his inside. Gives it to you, Diarra. Diarra. Back to Reinildo. Back to Diarra. Over to Xhaka. Practically in a centre-back position here at the moment. Alderete. Nori. Over to Hume on the right. Hume tries to thread the needle. Can't get through. Second time he does. Goes through the man a little bit, but you know. And cuts out the pass. Good opportunity here for Isidore. It's a tight, weird angle, but it's deflected out. Go for a Sunderland throw on this near side. Show what we're waiting for here. There he is. Couldn't see where he was. He's practically in the crowd, ready to throw this. Long throw in towards the box. Alderete is getting pushed back. Sunderland still have it all the way out with Reinildo. Tries to deliver another one towards the back post. Cut into the inside. It's cut out by Palace again. Another Sunderland throw in that same position again from Nordy. We'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. Brighton equalised against Bournemouth. Long throw into the box. It could be. Oh! It's Isidore's shot that drags wide, unfortunately. Great throw from Nordy. Comes all the way down. Past everyone. Isidore does manage to get a foot to it. He's got two players on him though, so he kind of drags it out wide. Kick here from Palace. Cut out there. Diarra heads it on. Palace come back at it. Well cut out by Trey Hume there. Talby tries for the follow-up, but they get it back to Henderson in the Crystal Palace goal. Sunderland with a higher press now. Does play into their counter attacking strategy if they do manage to get it. Battling in the centre. Well battled by Palace's giant in the centre there. Not sure who that is, but he did well there. Throw in Sunderland. Halfway inside our own half here. Hume. Siddiqui, Hume gets one over, deflected out. It's another throw to Sunderland. Just inside our own half here, practically on the halfway line. Hume going to take it, this near side. Tried to do a little 1-2 there, but it's Palace that come away with it in the end. Hume battling to get it back. Advantage played for Palace as a Hume was tackled. Good tackle in there by Siddiqui though. Nordy. Alderete. Big ball from Alderete. Looking up to the left hand side for Adingra. It does manage to bring it down. Can never get it past his man. He's not doing well on that side of Adingra at the moment. Let's maybe see some substitutions here coming up to 60 minutes. Give ourselves some attacking options. Long ball for Palace. Nobody's going to be on the end of it. Roos is going to pick it up. No problems. Give it to Alderete. Inviting the player on. Back to Roos. Roos across to Nordy. Nordy's going to be under pressure here very quickly. Almost loses out to it there, Nordy. Has to put it out for a throw. Played ourselves into danger there against Sunderland. Not a good start. Not a good start to this second half. We definitely need to see some changes. The rain's coming down there. Obviously Palace have this long throw ability as well. Here it comes. Right into the danger area. Headed out there by Xhaka, I think it was. But Palace will deliver it again. Roof's coming out for it. Gathers it up. Lovely safe hands there from Roofs. Still Crystal Palace 0. Sunderland 0. 61 minutes gone. I don't know how many people are in here. Hit like though if you are in here. Really appreciate it. Roofs, big foot through it. On to the left hand side. Adingra can't win that one though. Xhaka will help it on to Alderete. Alderete Ronaldo. Back to Alderete. Alderete now. Holding on to it a bit. Gives it across to Nordy in the centre. Nordy to Hume. Hume. Xhaka. Back to Hume. Xhaka's got a triangle of men round him anytime he gets the ball. They're definitely trying to play him out of this game, Xhaka, I think. It's back to the Roofs now anyway. Not under any pressure, just holding on to it. Going to put a big foot through this one. Looking down to the right hand side. Talby gets a touch on it, but no control there, unfortunately. Palace will come away with it. Try to deliver one into the centre. It's a good ball in, but it's cut out there very well. Read by Alderete yet again. Great player he is. And it's in the centre now with Diarra. Diarra gets it across. It's Reynildo that will pick it up, running over the halfway line over at the far side. Got Adingra with him. Gives it to Adingra. Looking to go on the overlap. Adingra delivers one in towards the centre. The head of the Palace player just takes it over Talby. It'll go out for a Sunderland throw at this near side in line with the penalty area. Going to be another long throw. Rain's really coming down here now. Nordy right in front of the Sunderland fans there. Big long throw in towards the box. It's headed down. It's around. Oh, Palace do manage to get it away. Only as far as Reynildo puts it out to Talby. Talby on the inside now. It's Xhaka. Xhaka looking for his options. Gives it back to Hume. Hume to Reynildo. Reynildo's got Siddiqui up there. Not Siddiqui, sorry, that's Diarra up there. Keeps switching sides on me. Xhaka. Diarra. Hume. Gives it back to Diarra in the centre. Oh, couldn't quite get it away from his feet. Foul or offside given there? I'm not sure. I think foul was given against Diarra there. So it's going to be a Crystal Palace free kick which averts that danger. Ah, come on. He kicked the bottom of Isidor's foot. Still no changes here. Coming up to 65 minutes. Palace players all warming up on one side that I can see. Big foot through it for Palace, looking for the long ball there. Player running onto it. It's Nordy that keeps it under control though. Under pressure, tries to get it away, but it's a throw to Sunderland. Bournemouth pulling ahead again against Brighton. 2-1 there now. think we might see Brobby coming on here. Palace retain the possession. Dangerous area in front of the Sunderland goal. Calls for handball from the Sunderland players. Still on the attack. Tries to deliver one. Sliding in there to stop that cross was Talby. It's going to be a corner for Crystal Palace. Definite shouts for lots of handballs there going on. Nothing was given though. Delivered. Roofs up. Gets his fist to it. Talby gets his head on to get it away. Siddiqui with an overhead kick to get it clear of everyone. But Palace pick it back up halfway inside the Sunderland half. Trying to keep it in possession, but Reynildo will keep it. Sunderland will get possession back in under control with Talby now. I think that was dispossessed in the centre though, Xhaka. Palace still coming. Just on the outside of the halfway inside Sunderland's half now. Come on, I need to see them changes, Labrie. Palace have a player on the sideline, ready to go on. All the way back to their centre backs now. Halfway inside the Crystal Palace half. Come on, lads, let's see something. Talby coming down, putting the pressure on here. Looking for that long ball counter-attack again. Cut out in the centre. Nice little dink from Xhaka. Over towards Diarra. Battling for it. I think we've won the throw out of that one. Just inside the Crystal Palace half now. Sunderland throw. Robbie coming on. Well, pause it then. Stop complaining. No spoilers, Conrad. Lerma coming off for Palace, which is kind of good. That's their long thrower. Deveni's coming on. And we are going to see Brobby coming on. Who went off there? Sorry, I didn't see. Adingra went off. So we're going to push Isidore onto that left and Brobby up front. Let's have a look, see how they adjust this formation as they come onto the pitch. Throw's taken all the way back to Nordy, who passes it back to Roofs. I don't know why I keep nearly calling Roofs Poom. I don't know why. It just keeps almost slipping out. Alderete. Is that... Yeah, it is. Isidore's on the left there. Isidore has moved over to the left, as we thought. Interesting. Robbie. Do. Long ball forward, cut out by Nordy. Siddiqui in the middle to try and battle for it, but it doesn't need to because Palace managed to put it out without being tackled. Sunderland throw. Just inside our own half, over the other side, in front of the technical areas. Looking to go down the line here. Held up. All the way back to the Palace defence now. Good tackle there by Trey Hume. Gives Talbot in a really good position. Hume's got the overlap. He should have given it straight back to Hume when he's in space, but it's not. It's in the centre. Diarra, shot! Oh, it's high and wide from Diarra with his left foot just over the left side. Unlucky, unlucky. I think Hume wanted the 1-2 off Talbot there, but he did find out Diarra just couldn't quite place that shot on target. Long ball forward here. If we got no shots on target, we had a shot on target in the first half, but it was the offside call before it, so it doesn't count, does it? So we've literally had no shots on target. That's a worrying stat, isn't it? Just waiting for Palace to take this throw now. Richards with this one, drying the ball off. I don't know if he's another long thrower. Looks like he's set up for that way. So they didn't just have that Lima. Maybe they have Richards who can do that as well, which he can. Comes towards the front post. It's cut out, but only as far as a shot. Great save by Roos to deny Kamada. What a powerful shot that was from outside the box. Going down to the bottom left corner, bottom right of Roos, and he gets down to it and puts a great save in yet again. Roos with one hand puts it round the post. Whoa. The corner is cut out straight away. It's back out. Palace still have it though, still coming at Sunderland here. Come on, Sunderland, find your feet. Foul there on Robbie, and he gets the free kick. Roos is absolutely, what a keeper he is. Look at that. Solid as a rock. Sunderland managed to get it back in the centre here now. It's Reynildo looking for a long ball down the left-hand side to find the run of Isidore, who's kind of getting dragged. He does loop one back in, but it's cut out by the Palace head. Is there an offside call there? There was an offside call there. Come on. I hope it was offside. That wasn't a foul. Palace have it now. Sunderland applying the high press on them. Together, cut out by Hume. Stray ball will find Palace. Nordy will put the tackle in though. Who is number 14 for Palace? He's massive. The guy's huge. What a unit. Nordy's dwarfed next to him. Hume in the inside. The rain is really, really hammering down now. Someone needs to wipe the lens of the camera, would be helpful. Alderete. Nordy. Hume. Hume tries to cut one into the middle, but it's cut out, but he comes in and makes up for it there. Battling in the centre, it's very scrappy. Sunderland managed to get it back here though. Alderete gives it to Reynildo, making a run down the left-hand side, cuts in on the inside, gives it to Isidore. Isidore gets round his man. It's tackled there. It's got to be a corner, is it? That's a goal kick. Must have come off the side of his foot afterwards. Look at the rain. Look at the rain. This is the times where you wish your stadium had some cover on it. Well cut out by Diarra in the centre. Gets round 2 or 3, gives it to Isidore, gets it back off Isidore. Good play there by Diarra, but he'll play it all the way back to Alderete this time. To Xhaka, bad pass to Xhaka, which is cut out by the gentle giant from Crystal Palace up front, who held it up. Alderete goes in for the tackle, but he can't quite get it. Pass is too long there. Nordy battling with his man. Does really well, Nordy, to get in front of his man, Mateta. It's Mateta that is an absolute massive. He's huge. He's huge. Class play by Nordy, says Conrad Lee. Yeah, definitely. Good battling. Come on, Sunderland. 3 goals in 15 minutes. My prediction's still right, all right? Still okay. Is that a yellow card for Roofs? Yellow card for Roofs. Oh my God, this referee. What a job's worth. I hate referees like that. What an absolute job's worth. Over into the centre. It's a Palace head, then a Sunderland head, then a Palace head. Somebody's down on the floor clutching their head there for Sunderland, but the ref's not spotted it or stopped it. Alderete will hoof it out. Is he alright? Who was it? We're going to check. Anybody? The ref doesn't know what he's doing. The ref just does not know what he's doing. Probably saying it's an elbow, I think, there. Palace with the possession here. Sunderland forcing them back to their centre-backs. Misplaced pass there. Will put Brobby into a good position, but he can't get the ball away. There's a bad pass by Brobby. Unfortunately, good opportunity for Sunderland that's just gone begging yet again. Now Palace are coming here on the counter-attack. Over across the right in some space. A shot which is blocked there by Reynildo. He'll go out for a throw for Palace. Muniz to take it quickly. Receives the ball back, looking to deliver it in towards the corner. It's cut out there though, but good by Reynildo, and it's Isidore that'll get a foot on it to get it away. Broby tries to get it under control, but Palace get it back and pass it all the way back to Henderson in the Crystal Palace goal. Palace on the attack again. We're giving him too much space. Delivered in towards the centre. Oh, Roofs somehow. The ball comes right at him. It goes up. Somehow manages to keep his composure and gather it in the end. But that was another close call for Palace there. Potential offside. I think he's offside there personally. It's shoulder, Roof's shoulder, that gets it going straight up in the air. And it's not like he did nothing. He literally, it came towards him and he did that. He put his shoulder onto it because it was going there. Look at that. What a reactionary keeper he is. Worth every penny, definitely, Lee. Roof's man of the match for me so far. 10 minutes to go. Who could steal it from him with a wonder goal? Bad pass there from Palace. Means the trailing ball will... Is it offside? I'm not sure. Something's being called anyway. Free kick to Sunderland here. Just inside their own half. Reynildo waving everybody up the pitch, including Nordy there. He's going to look after the back line himself. We're going to stare at a manager for no reason. It's delivered over towards the back right post. It's too much on it for anyone to get to. It's going to go straight out for a goal kick. Come on, my ender on last 10 minutes. Trying to go down the line there. Palace. Cut out by Hume. They take their throw quickly. Passing it all the way back to their centre-backs, halfway inside their own half. Probably looking to apply pressure, but no point in his own. He's looking behind, nobody's going with him. There we go. Forced a long ball each time for Palace. Good head there by Xhaka to get that away. It's another throw to Palace, taken quickly. All the way back to their centre-backs again, inside their own half. Let's go round again. They've had the majority of possession in this second half. Sunderland definitely played better in the first half than the second so far. Big foot through it from Roofs. Finding the head of Brobby. Talby bringing it down, trying to knock it on for him, but losing out there unfortunately. 3-on-2 situation. Palace coming away with it. Another Palace throw. Oh, substitution for Crystal Palace here. Number 10 coming off, number 12 going on. Pino coming off. Pino coming off. You can see at the top there. And Ooch coming on. Ooch coming on. We're going to see Gertrude come on. Siddiqui going off. Siddiqui going off and Gertrude going on. Diarra motoring there, trying to put pressure on Crystal Palace straight away from the start there. Cut out in the middle there. Is that Gertrude on the ball already? Battling, but Palace somehow end up back with it there. Couple of lucky bounces in their favour. Sunderland backpedaling here, trying to stop this Palace attack. Talby gets all the way back in front of his man, stop the cross. Still trying to find space. It's delivered in towards the centre. It's a Sunderland head, and it's Nordy that gets it half away, but it's still on the edge of the area with Palace. Looking for space for some sort of shot. Cut out again by Sunderland, and it's gone over into their own half now. I think the ref's blown for something. It's Nordy that's down. is till the end, and there is a mod turning up at the end. Hopefully I could bring a goal for us. Yeah, you just, casually come in with 5 minutes to go. I know, you've been on other streams. We know. Showing that great shoulder save by Roofs again on the replay there. Back into play here. Palace on the attack again. Sunderland definitely on the back foot here in this last 10 minutes. Need to show something. Xhaka battling there. Is that free kick given? He did have him in a full armbar at one point. Why is the camera zoomed in so much? Can we pan out and see what's going on? Yes, it's a free kick. Oh my. Free kick in a dangerous area here for Palace. Coming up to the 87th minute. Taken by their resident albino. It's delivered into the centre. Looked like the head of Nordy gets it away slightly. Still with Palace though on the outside of the area. Going to maybe deliver it in again. He does. Head comes to nothing. It's on a dangerous area. Good stop there again by Roofs. Comes out again. Another shot. Another great stop by Roofs. What is going on? There's appeals for something going on at the same time. He kicked the shin of Isidore, I think. Yeah, he looked like he kicked the shin of Isidore. What a great save again by Roofs. What a player. Uche is saying ouchie. Yeah, watch, you'll see here. It's Isidore's shin that's up. He shins the bottom of his boot. It's a corner again here to Palace. Uches looks like he's still limping in the middle. That could be a ploy. He's heading to the back post. Humes picked him up though by the looks of it. So's Xhaka. It's into the centre. It's headed away. Big foot there from Robbie to get it away. All the way back to Henderson now. Push up now with it, Sunderland. Long ball from Henderson trying to get down to the right hand side for Palace. They managed to keep possession. Still coming at us. Sunderland stood off way too much for my liking here. Backs against the walls, delivered in towards the centre again. It's a head by Xhaka. Comes out, it's still Palace on the edge of the area. Nordy tries to get it clear off his own man. Tried to play it out to Robbie, but he's got two men on his back. Palace still have it. Sunderland need to push out with it, push out with it. It's coming down the left-hand side again. 2-on-2 on this left-hand side. Tries to dig one over the top. Salby gets his head to it. Hume gets his foot through it. Comes all the way out. It's going to be a Crystal Palace throw just inside their own half. Push up, box them in at this stage. It's the only way we're going to get any sort of counter-attack. Are we going to have any added time? 4 minutes of added time. 4 minutes of added time. Let's get that on the screen. Boosh. It's all Palace here at the moment, though. I can't see us grabbing anything from this. We've got no one on the last man. We've got nobody forward. Everyone's back. So we've not even got the option of a quick counter here at this stage. A point away from home is good, but backs against the wall for the last 4 minutes is not something we want to see. Not something anyone's heart can take. Palace still with it over the left hand side here, looking to deliver one in. Great tackle there by Hume, puts it into row Z, goes through Mitchell at the same time, holding his lower back there though, Hume. Fulham 1, Leeds 0. Didn't see that before if it's been up a while, but 5 minutes of added time there, and it's 1-0 to Fulham over Leeds. Long throw from Palace in towards the danger area. Head out and a kick from Palace. It flies. Oh, it took a deflection. It is going to be a corner. Another corner. 2 minutes to go of this added time. Intense end to the second half here. For a 0-0 draw, it does not. The game does not reflect it. It has been action end to end. Delivered. Cut out at the front post. Comes back to Palace. Comes back to Hughes, who took the corner. Looked to deliver again. Good header there by Nordy to get it clear, only as far as the other Palace player, because we've no one out there to take it on. It's coming down the left hand side now. Uche to deliver into the middle again. It's up rather than away. It's all over the place. It's anybody's. It's Mateta that puts it wide, and it'll go out for a goal kick, I think, there. Suffering with a bit of cramp. Xhaka to the rescue. Well marshalled out there. Good communication between Roos and Reynildo after he took that touch to make sure. Chris Rigg coming on, going to get the last 2 minutes for Isidore. Roos to take this kick. This could be the last play either way. Big foot through it from Roos. Coming down towards the right hand side. It's Palace heads that get on it. Sunderland back in. It's going to be a Crystal Palace throw halfway inside their own half. Down the line. Refs telling him to take it again. He took it from the same place, so I don't see the point in that. Tell him to take it again because he came too far forward and he got it back and he took it from the same place. Made no sense. Big switch over to the left for Palace. Cut out there by Xhaka, I think that was, to go out for a Crystal Palace throw. We are past the 4 minutes of extra time here, of added time. It's going to be the last roll of the dice for Crystal Palace with the long throw. I'm aware that the score thing there has already said full time. We hope that's a 0-0 at this stage. Long throw. Down in the box, it's all over the place. Roos gathers it in his hands. Big throw from Roos. Looking for some form of counter-attack. 3 Sunderland players running after it. Oh, unlucky there. What's been called for that one? Free kick called against Sunderland there. That's got to be time anyway, right? Yep, that's it. Full time. I wouldn't know what was going on there. I don't hear the whistle. I have no sound coming out of there, so I couldn't tell if he'd blown or not until the players started shaking their hands and stuff like that. So I'll take a point away from home all day long. You know, it's extra points on the boards for us. It's against Palace, who have been a pretty good team, to be fair. Their Mateta's an absolute unit up front. Got to saw a bit of Brobby, but not really much. I'd like to see a bit more on that attacking game. It's a good point. It is a point. My 3-0 prediction's right out the window. But, you know, Wolves have still got a chance to equalise against Newcastle. It still says the game's going on. Other full-time scores is Leeds lost in the end, so Fulham 1, Leeds 0, Everton 0, Aston Villa 0. Earlier on, obviously, Arsenal beat Nottingham Forest 3-0. We'll just wait for them last two fixtures to roll over to full-time scores, and we can stop. Tom says, take that all day. Remember to hit likes on the way out. Away the lads. Good point for us, says Paul Armstrong. So when does Roofs get number one in the Dutch team? Tell you, man of the match for me, Roofs. Don't even have to wait for the after action match report thing. I'll tell you right now, that's my man of the match for that game. Absolutely superb. Lots to talk about though, so make sure you do. Make sure you're subscribed, make sure you hit the bell notifications so you know when a new video goes live or that we go actually live. And we'll talk through all of that game in this afterwards. Full time now has been called at Bournemouth. They've beat Brighton 2-1. Good result for them there. Roof's man of the match, says Paul. He agrees with my sentiment on that one. I think the travelling fans were rewarded with a good performance, good solid performance from the team. I don't like us sitting back for the last 10-15 minutes. I'm never a fan of that. It's just inviting that pressure on. But yes, the Roofs is definitely on fire. I think that's going to be full time at Newcastle as well, unfortunately. But I'm going to go. Thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. And we will see you in another video really soon or the next live stream. Bye, everyone.